So there's something that I think really most people in the crypto space want to have. All right. They want to retire on crypto. They want to, set themselves up long term, build generational wealth. These are the things that really everybody's main focus likely is. And so you may have the question of, can I retire with ADA? And I think it's a pretty simple question. What I usually look at when I'm looking at assets in the space is where they are in relation to their all-time high. All right. We're obviously entering a bull market cycle really any time now. And I look at what is the probability of it reaching an all-time high and creating new highs. And when it comes to ADA, I think it's very likely. All right. As always, this is not financial advice. You guys can obviously always do what you want, but I look at where Cardano from an infrastructure and use standpoint was back in 2021 when it hit its height of $3 compared to now. And I would say that Cardano has made massive changes in terms of functionality and ease of adoption that are going to help it thrive during this market cycle. So when I compare where we're at now, I would say that we're actually at a better place fundamentally at 24 cents than we were at $3. So me personally, I think the likelihood of hitting the $3 high is extremely likely. So I think people need to make their decisions based on how high they think ADA can truly reach. Now, I've said my projections for this bull market cycle are somewhere between $7 and $15. It's going to depend on obviously what BTC does. It's going to depend on, Cardano and ADA adoption. These are big things that are going to play into what kind of price potential are possible. The very cool thing about ADA is it's got a very even distribution of where people bought along the way. Okay. It wasn't like this massive spike. It's not like a massive holder concentration in one area, which means likely as we make these runs to highs again, it's going to be a very even keel sell. It's not going to be like a massive sell off at a certain range or anything like that. Obviously there's no guarantees. Maybe everybody just decides to sell on the same day. Who knows? Right. But it's all going to depend on, for your retirement, it's all going to depend on how much you put in, based on that. All right. So obviously if you're putting $1,000 in and you're wanting to retire on ADA, it's probably not going to happen this market cycle, at least. It also depends too on how much you need to retire. Okay. That's why me personally, I'm very diversified. All right. I look at I look at ADA and some of these other blue chip coins as kind of like my safe plays, right? I'm not expecting them to do, 1,000x in this market cycle, but I am expecting them to have significant returns, kind of build a nice safe bag. And really what I'm beginning to look at more in the Cardano ecosystem is the tokens that make up the space. All right. If you guys didn't check out my video the other day, I recommend doing so because Cardano has not seen this adoption before, because it hasn't had this emergence of, other projects and coins within the ecosystem. This is a market cycle where I think those things really boom. Some of those coins, they have potential anywhere from, 10x to 1,000x, maybe higher. And it's truly because we haven't seen that capital influx into Cardano yet. All right. Not ADA, not the coin. I'm talking about Cardano, the chain itself. So while I don't think ADA itself is going to do, 1,000x from here or anything like that, maybe it does. Who knows? Right. I don't think it happens this market cycle. I would still advise people, plan long term. All right. Nothing is going to happen overnight. We're not going to go on a run to all-time highs overnight. All right. That's what I want people to realize. Temper your expectations. Crypto's not get rich quick. It's about the long-term road. And there's still a lot of adoption that has to happen as we get into mass adoption across the crypto market, as we get into more utility, more use case. And those days are coming very quickly. So I appreciate you guys. I know this was kind of like a big workaround, but I think Cardano provides a very unique opportunity as we get into a new bull market. Okay. It's essentially, I consider it a new launch because it's never been fully functional before, but this is a time where we can finally see that adoption happen. So appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.